Hey, welcome back everybody. Today's topic is annealing brass, and it's not going to be a long video but more of an introductory video on a new product that I just got my hands on a little over a month ago. Just been kind of playing around with it, and I'm telling you right now, so far I really like it. So it's this product right here. It's called the Annie. So a company called Fluxeon makes this machine called the Annie. It's induction, and it's even got a water-cooled option here. We're going to get a little bit closer look at this thing. So it's got a whole bunch of different options, and it's very versatile. So let's move the camera over here, take a close look at this thing. So there's a couple different options here. You can get just the annealing unit itself. You can get the coils here. The coils don't necessarily have to be water cooled, which this one here is, and it comes with a nice little radiator here. So I filled this up with some distilled water and the corrosion inhibitor here. So a couple of the functions here. You've got your power indicator light here, your heat light here when it's actually activated and annealing. You've got a connector here, and this is for your fan assembly. You've also got just a power button over here, just a start button. So you can literally just drop a case in right here and just hit the start button, and it'll just run it. So let's just turn this on here real quick. I hope you guys can still hear me over the noise a little bit, but you can see right now we've got a timer here. I don't know how well it's going to show up in the video, but it says 3.4. If I push this, a little light here comes on. That's for setting, and I can adjust it. I can adjust this up a long ways. Most cases you're going to anneal in that 3 seconds or less time frame. So let's shut this off so I don't have to listen to the internal fan going. It's not that loud, but I'm sure the camera's picking it up. So it's very, very simple. You've got your auxiliary here. This is just for the foot pedal. It's an option that you can purchase with the Annie machine. So you can just drop this down on the ground, and that's going to leave your hands free to set cases in here. What I do is I'll just drop one in, hit the foot pedal, and then I just take a pair of tweezers here, and they just come right out, and I'll just set them in a pan, a metal pan or something, let them cool down. So it's a pretty slick unit. I really like it. It's very well built. It comes with a great instruction manual too. This has got all kinds of stuff in here. It even comes with a schematic so that you know what all the pins do. So this is also a very easy read. It's not written complicated at all. It's written very nicely. It's got some pictures in it that show you what they're talking about, how to set it up, the foot switch. I mean, pretty much just anything you can think of. The information's in here, very well written. Hats off to them. I found it at least very, very simple. So for our cooling fan, this just plugs in down here, and just like a computer connector here, you got a couple of little set screws just to keep it in there. You've got a cooling fan here with a radiator here, and you've got a little pump here. Now this doesn't pump very much, very fast, but you also don't need it to. All you need it to do is just keep some water flowing through this. So this, if you purchase this piece here to cool it, you're also going to get a ton of water line. So you'll have enough water line to last you a lifetime. The connectors are really simple. They come like this here, already assembled like so, and all you do is push your water line in until it snaps in there. And what I did is I made sure, because this is electronic, that I had no leaks in this unit and my water lines before I set this on top of the machine. I just had it off to the side. I didn't have any leaks, and so we were good to go there. Now if we turn this machine on, now that we have this plugged back in, our fan here is also going to run. So what that allows us to do is run this at 100% duty cycle, and we're not going to be overheating any of any of our coils or anything like that. Now they do have some other options too, and that is this type of a coil here. What I have found is it certainly works. It's not quite as even heating as this style here. This one here, you get some better, more consistent heat all the way around the case, but nonetheless, these work too. Couple different sizes, couple different styles. So I wound up getting all four. Now, if you were going to automate something like this to anneal, these would be the best because you can just find a way to just drop them in here, spin them, and drop them out. And so that would be, these would be great for something like that. But for me, I'm perfectly fine just using the good old standard coil style like this here. Now I've got a 223 case in here right now. I'm just gonna, and I've got this set to 6 seconds. Watch what this thing will do in just 6 seconds. Smoke's coming out of it. And it is glowing red. Holy smokes. Way too hot. This is a destroyed case now. But I destroyed that in 6 seconds. So bottom line, this thing works really, really well. I like the adjustability of it. I like that it's pretty small and compact, so I can take this and just, put it up on the top of the bench, use it, put it away when I'm done down below here. And, just the different options. You've got your corrosion inhibitor. You've got all the different size coils that you could possibly ever want. So I'm going to break this up into about 3 different videos. What I'd like to do is, in the next step, show you how to use the Tempalac on this. I just actually ran out of Tempalac, so I've got some more coming. Be here probably tomorrow. So we have a lot of brass to anneal. We've been out doing a lot of shooting, and so just recently, it's been a while, but we've run a lot of cases through. We want to make sure we get those annealed now. So anyways, the next video we're going to show you how we set this up, how we set the height of the case in these coils, and I'm even going to build a little a box out of plexiglass with a trap door, so if I set them in there, anneal it, I can just flip a lever and it drops through, and I'll show you guys how we built that too. And then I'll follow this up with a third part after I've had some time to really just run a ton of cases through this thing and kind of give you my final thoughts. But I will tell you, my first thoughts are I really do enjoy this machine. I think it's well built. The customer service has been great, and well, that's what I've got so far today. So anyways, hey, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.